Hi, I'm Rida and welcome to my rented home.
This is a nice comfy bed.
It is.
Hello everybody,
Hi.
I am at... Why are you saying hi?
I don't know, because you...
I'm saying hi to them. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to the 5th episode of How I Rent. This is number 5, yes.
Wow.
Today I am at Rida's house.
Hi.
Now you can say hi. So I'm going to basically pass the mic over to Rida. Rida, just tell us a bit about yourself, what you do. Yeah.
What do I do? So
What
I
do you
am
do?
predominantly a mama. That is like my main job. To 2 girls, Zora and Dahlia. And then I am also a content creator and photographer, which makes me a bit shaky just to say still, but I'm trying
You're a very good photographer.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to own it.
So how long have you lived in this house?
We have lived here for 3 years.
Okay.
3 years coming up, like in end of August, it'll be 3 years. We really like it. We were really lucky to get this place. You know, we had like a huge mishap with another house, and then
So it fell through at the last minute.
it did. Fell through at the last minute. Had a 3-week-old baby.
Oh my god.
And a nearly 2-year-old, and we were meant to be moving the next day from Brighton all the way back to Birmingham, and then they cancelled it.
Do you see yourself buying a home anytime soon?
What is soon? What is soon?
Okay, so I'm thinking soon is going to be like next couple of years, like 3 years.
Oh. If
What
everyone
is-
hires me.
What is it? Is it mainly the deposit that's holding you back? Is that the
The
biggest
deposit is a massive, massive hurdle. Yeah. The deposit puts, like, it was a huge, like, amount of pressure on buying a house, because if it was back in the day, like when my parents were given a mortgage and stuff, they didn't have to have a deposit, and they, you know.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Didn't need a deposit?
No, they didn't need a deposit. That's partly the reason of the housing crisis and stuff. They gave out mortgages, like left, right and centre, like 100% mortgages. No, please give us one. And, but the thing at the same time is that
You seem happy here though.
we like it here.
Yeah.
If we were in a position to buy this house, would we? I think we would.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're not in a position to at the moment.
Just walking in, I can see that your choices are very, like, I would say, like Moroccan influenced and very...
There's the influence. For
Desi,
sure.
yeah, that's the right word.
Yeah, like I definitely am inspired by like culture. Like it's a natural thing for me to be.
Because that's your heritage.
Yeah, my heritage is like it's just innate to me, and I didn't realise until somebody pointed it out that like I like pattern and I like things with texture, and so this room is probably the plainest room, but even then we've got texture, and the floor's got a lot of texture. But downstairs there's certainly a lot of pattern.
You've got like pops of colour in places.
And pops of colour.
Which is
I
nice.
like that, and I quite like white walls, because then you can add, take away, and especially as a renter, it's great because you can add.
Where can we find you, Rida?
You can find me at before and again _ on Instagram, and then beforeagain.co.uk.
So yeah, we're about to go and take a tour of Rida's home. If you like this video, please leave us a like, thumbs up. I don't like any thumbs down normally. There's no reason to give a thumbs down.
I know, I'm offended.
Exactly. And yeah, if you haven't watched the other videos, just scroll back through my channel and you'll be able to see them. But if you can, please leave a comment too, because those are really nice way for us to see whether you like these videos or not.
So this is our dining room, and that gorgeous rustic wall over there was already there when we moved in, and it was just something that I fell in love with when we had a look around the house.
Tell me about this cabinet here. Did you
This was already here also.
Oh, was it? Okay.
This was their like one piece of furniture that they left. And it's perfect because we keep all our post stuff in here and craft stuff in that drawer, post in there, like some cards and all of that kind of stuff. And then just more crap in there. Am I allowed to say crap?
You are allowed to say crap, and I like your choice of wall art as well.
The Beatles is super special because it's like an original Beatles fan club poster.
Ooh.
So Chris's mum was a huge Beatles fan. She lived in Liverpool, and her parents used to have a sweet shop, and then Paul McCartney used to live like around the corner, and he even popped round to her house for like a little cup of tea once.
Oh wow!
When they were like younger,
yeah,
like before
still.
Beatles like fame. But anyway, so this is like an original poster, and Chris has always loved the Beatles. And for our wedding present, Chris's mum got it framed.
String of hearts. String of hearts.
It is a string of hearts, and it's a little bit tangled. I just noticed.
Mine always gets tangled.
Yeah, but it's doing really well. So this nearly completely died, and I've managed to revive it. I say it did it all by itself.
So this is your bookshelf.
This is my bookshelf, inspired by, as you can see, it's sort of a rainbow.
Yeah.
By Philippa, you know.
Philippa?
5 foot in front.
No, I don't know.
She's at 5 feet,
yeah.
like FT,
yeah.
INF.
Okay,
I say in front, but actually that's not what it stands for. Anyway, so she does all like rainbow organised. Her in her little shed is where I first saw rainbow colour coordinated books,
which I really like, because I think, I don't know if you saw the first tour, which was Emma. She had the same sort of
yes,
bookcase as well.
I saw.
Just behind you, Rida, is this seat here as well. I noticed, which is a lovely window seat.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. So it was from Brighton, and it was from like a antique sort of place. They did all retro furniture. I got it for a bargain. I got it for like £40.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you have to do anything to it, or did you just?
No. So it's funny because I first saw it and they hadn't painted it, and then they painted it, and it looked even more appealing, and it went perfectly with our decor. And then I bought these cushions, which are also vintage. Like they're made out of old sari material, and they've like got the camphor stitching.
Oh wow, so pretty.
It's just from like eBay, I think, or something.
That one?
Yeah.
Is that vintage or?
It is. It's a vintage killing.
Okay. We are in the living room.
Yes.
Okay.
And this has become more and more homely. It's still got a ways to go of where I wanted to go. Like we would love like a little love seat here, because somebody always ends up on the floor, which is fine, but because we've got the poofs and the cushions and whatever, and this really soft.
This was from, where was this from? Swoon, yeah. I remember when you rolled it out on your Instagram.
Yeah, do you remember? Yeah. It's really, so it shed a lot, which I was not expecting, but then it's settled now, and it's super soft and cozy, and so much warmer, because this room in the house gets the coldest because it's in the middle.
Yeah.
So the crates, the crates here, which are probably a bit dusty, but they are from France, from my friend's farm, like her father's farm. They surprised me for my birthday with a couple of crates because I fell in love with theirs in their house, so that was really sweet.
See, I love crates for books because you can just literally stack them on each other and keep stacking them, and you have so much more storage, and it's cheap.
It's cheap. Although, having said that, when we were in Brighton, crates like this would be like £40 each.
Really?
Just genuinely, frighteningly, because these are like proper used, like
vintagey sort of ones,
like French crates, and they would always be about £40 or something.
Wow.
Per crate.
But you can always get cheaper ones, because I have.
You can get way cheaper ones, you can, but I wanted a shabby sort of look, so. But you can. I'd love to get more. That's a really good idea.
Just keep, And then you've got your lovely fireplace, but it doesn't work, but still is a nice feature.
It is. I change it up. So this branch is bare at the moment, but I switch it up seasonally or with occasions.
Were these shelves all built in?
They were, like I said, we had to do like minimum. We just had to take our stuff and put it out, which was perfect.
Yeah.
When we'd moved in with like a 1-month-old.
This is the kitchen.
Kitchen. Sorry, having.
You were drinking.
Yeah, this is the kitchen. It's long, but it's not too narrow. I don't know whether you can see or not. And I really like that it has quite a few cupboards. In places that we've rented before, cupboard space has been such a massive issue.
Don't you have a bin, Rida? This is odd.
So, because we have one of those massive bins out front.
Yeah.
And I don't like bins. They always end up with gross stuff at the bottom of them. They always end up stinky. Since like we're trying to be more mindful of our waste, food waste and plastic waste, we actually don't produce a lot of these, so maybe like one this size a week.
That's really good.
Yeah, not to like boast, but
yeah.
So we basically, and it's not the prettiest, but we hang it up here on the door, and then it just goes straight outside, and I don't have to deal with the vileness of a bin. So what I really love as well is that they've got like the washing machine and dishwasher built neatly into the space, so it's not bulky, you know, everything's nicely tidied away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for US watchers, we have our washing machines in the kitchen. Yeah.
It's just handy.
It is.
And in fact, we've decided to put our laundry down here also, because what happens is that we just throw the clothes into the hallway and then we bring them down, put them in here, and then straight into the washing machine, and then straight outside for hanging. And it's nice. And again, this like amazing scaffold shelf was here.
I love it.
And it was just perfect for the things that we own. They go really nicely on it. I think that's it with the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your favourite room of your house? Which one is your one that you really like to be in?
I love the dining room actually, and I love hosting in there. We've had Christmas and Eid in there, and as you know, you came to like the little gathering that I did here,
which was lovely.
So it's a really nice hosting sort of space, and I love the sofa, so I love the living room. So this is the little play area, as you can see. It's a really small space, and when we came to look around the house, they actually had a second dining table in this spot. Oh. But I knew that I wanted it as a little play area because it's right next to the garden, and so the girls can like make as much mess as they want, and we can just confine it to a small space.
Love the chalk. Did you paint that?
No, the chalkboard wall was already here.
Really?
Awesome.
Everything's just already here in this house, which is great.
It was literally perfect for us, the house was. So yeah, these are the infamous IKEA spice racks that everybody has. I was like, I'm going to get me some of those spice racks, I'm going to be an adult.
Yeah.
And again, more IKEA stuff, just one of the little...
These are so handy.
Yeah, but so these are IKEA as well, but I love that they're more... sort of, you know, natural looking.
Yeah.
Oopsie, sorry daisies. Yeah, and it's just a space for all their things. They have a ridiculous amount of bags. I don't know why they have so many bags, but there you go. And again, another little IKEA desk.
Is this IKEA?
Yeah,
but they don't sell it anymore.
They do.
They?
I think so. And you can get different size boxes for it. So they've got craft in one side and pens in the other. This is your daughter's room. Yeah, I say the girls, but Zora mainly, who actually sleeps in here.
So you do a bit of co-sleeping, don't you?
Yeah, we bed share. I think that's the other term that folks are using now. Because although sometimes Darlie just sleeps on the sofa.
Does she?
She sleeps. She dictates where she wants to sleep.
It's so like colourful. It's actually really. I think it's quite girly as well. But
yeah, I think it's got a balance. It's not too girly. And it's not too colourful. It's actually just gotten a little bit more colourful recently because this was from Dahlia's birthday as like a big banner. And I thought it'd look cute up there.
And the actual, what's it called? What are these things called? Canopies, yeah. Where?
Yeah. I got it from Spain.
Did you?
I got it in Barcelona.
Oh wow.
Because all the ones that I really, really wanted were like £100, and I didn't want to spend £100 on a canopy. So, I mean, I did. I just didn't have £100. It's different. But this was €30 in Barcelona.
Oh god, that's a bargain then.
Yeah.
How did you attach it? Is that
I've got one of those hook things.
Okay.
And so I drilled into it and then put a little stubby thing.
a stubby thing?
So typical.
And then you've got this dresser here, haven't you?
Yes, yeah. I really like them. They're not perfect because I still might change the knobs on it. I'm not sure. I wanted some pretty ceramic ones or something. But it's the Tava range from IKEA.
Oh, is it IKEA?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know. A lot of the beds from IKEA. Yeah, we love IKEA. It's a basic sort of pine range, and then I put some chalk paint
Is
on
that Annie Sloan chalk paint?
It might be. It's a little throwback to my Instagram vignette days that I used to do a lot more of. And yeah, that's like a vintage song sheet that I've put in a little IKEA frame. These are just bookshelves also, and we love books, as you can see.
Are those the Harry Potter?
They are. So Zora's not quite ready for them, but
yeah.
She is. This is her current, what she's listening to with Dada. The Lebanese Tickets, because she watched the whole series on Netflix and she loved it, so we're reading them to her now. The bathroom.
It smells really good in here. What have you got in here that smells so great?
I've got the candles on, but
what candles are they?
It's a Lush. It's actually in my bedroom.
Oh, okay.
But the smell's wafting because we've got the windows open. But it might be the Lush stuff as well. So we've got the Lush shampoo bars, and they're really good. And I love this soap dish. It's made by a local lady. So Medina just asked me what these were, and they are poo drops, post poo drops by Aesop. And because I was just sick of Chris leaving a stink.
Oh my god.
So Chris.
Sorry, Chris.
I know. I mean, you can't help it, can you? So you just put a couple of drops in, and they work so well. So you'll be able to smell it in a second. It's like a, can you smell? It's like an orangey, zesty. So this is the bedroom where no magic happens.
Oh god. TMI, but anyway.
No, so it's a really simple space, partly because we haven't really put that much effort into this room, and partly because it sort of doubles up as my studio. So
right.
In a lot of Instagram pictures and stuff that you'll see that grey wall,
yeah,
which I really love.
Which looks great on Instagram.
Yeah, it's a really good backdrop. And then
the bed, Rida, tell me about this bed.
The bed, I know, I was like tempted to roll on it, but then I was like, I've got a dress on.
Roll on the bed. Get on the bed. Go on then. Go on.
I'm gonna be, I should get Dahlia, we roll on it together. So, this is like, you know when people say? It's a Super King Eve mattress. And yeah, you'll see like the Eve yellow.
Oh yeah.
And it is the best thing ever. It's genuinely so good to sleep on.
Is it genuinely good, or are you just saying that?
Like, full disclosure, it was gifted, but like to be reviewed. It was like, and it genuinely changed our lives because we had a small, normal double, like an average double. And at that point, all four of us were sleeping in that double. And then we decided to get pallets. They are not attached together or anything, they're literally placed.
You could actually put it higher if you wanted.
Oh, you could, yeah, we've got more pallets.
Okay.
We just put the mattress on top, our chest of drawers, which is like vintage, it was only £20. But missing some.
That gives it more character.
Character was really annoying. Having a fruit and veg box. That was the biggest game changer for us.
Fruit and veg box meaning?
We get an Abel and Cole.
Okay.
Other companies are out there too, like,
yeah.
I know people like Riverford and stuff. but we use Avon and Cole, and that reduced our plastic waste massively, because a lot of supermarkets have just plastic over everything, over all the vegetables and fruit.
And they deliver it?
They deliver it weekly.
Oh, okay.
So you order what you want. For us, it has to be about convenience and like trying to reduce things. So Avon and Cole is a really good in between. I know some people really like to go to the market and things like that, but I don't have time, so I order by Sunday midnight, which is really good. It's like a long time to order. And
how much is it, by the way?
It varies.
Okay.
So you can choose like a small box, which is usually our weekly spend is around £25 a week on fruit and vegetables, but we also get extra things like milk and sometimes fish, or like falafel and hummus and halloumi and things like that as well. And they deliver it out to your door, so you wake up and it's there.
Okay.
And then they take back the old boxes and everything as well. So we get like massive box of mushrooms, and you can get chestnut mushrooms and tomatoes and more mushrooms, and then you get aubergines, peppers, and loads of carrots and loads of like fresh lettuce.
Yeah.
And then you'll see that this is, please reuse or recycle this bag. So we send all of our stuff, including the box and this bag and everything, back to Avon and Cole so they can reuse it.